Meeting to order and approve the minutes of the May 28th meeting. Following that, we'll have an A&R submitted by Kevin Ellianegna of 100 Breakneck Road. After that, we'll have to appoint a representative to the Community Preservation Committee due to the retirement of Heather Hart. Following that, we'll have the town planner update, and then old and new business. And all members of the planning board are present with the exception of Dr. Waters, and town planner Jean Boubon will be joining us. And Zanae Lacey is here with us tonight as well. So, has everyone had an opportunity to review the minutes of the May 28th meeting? Yes. Any questions, comments, changes? Okay. If not, I'll accept a motion to approve.
So moved.
Oh, Mike, second?
Second.
Okay. All in favor? And I will abstain since I wasn't here. Very good. Okay, we have a message here from the town planner that this A&R does meet the requirements of our zoning, so that it does not require approval. Does anyone have any questions? It looks like they're rearranging lot 8A and 7A and creating a lot 11, which all are in compliance with our zoning. Any questions or comments? Motion then to approve the A&R.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor? Opposed, nobody? And since Dr. Waters isn't here, we have to all sign. Is that the idea?
Wanna do that now?
Yeah, why don't we do that?
Is there a pen up there?
I think there is right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Is there a Mylar there too?
Do you need a second pen?
Oh, we can. It'll chew up more time.
Not really here.
Thank you.
It's a special pen for that, isn't it? Do you want it?
What?
It's a special pen for that?
I think it has to be that Sharpie.
For the Mylar,
The regular one.
just for the Mylar, this is special.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that's it or
You
not.
got the right one.
Oh, okay.
Just so you know.
All
it's the
right,
regular
good
one.
to know.
Yeah, the shop is big. That's thin.
Oh.
Okay, very good. So the next item is the appointment of a representative to the Community Preservation Committee due to the retirement of Heather Hart. Now, Heather, you served on the Community Preservation before you joined the planning board, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
But now I'm the planning board representative.
Representative, exactly. But I just wanted to say how much I appreciate, your work on that. I mean, the Community Preservation Act has been probably one of the most successful things, we've had in Sturbridge, based on the fact that we're one of the first communities to adopt it, and also at the full amount. It's created some, tremendous funding and some great opportunities for us, a lot for the open space and land acquisition, but also for the recreation, and we do have a pretty good reserve for housing, if we can get some projects to do that. So I just wanted to really, express my appreciation for the dedication and the hard work you put in.
Thank you.
When did you finally join? It's got to be right when the committee came about, right?
No, I actually retired from working 11 years ago, and I think I went to town meeting, my first town meeting.
Right.
And when I went to town meeting, I got, and heard about the CPC and got involved, and it's a great way to learn about the town, because it involves so many different areas.
Right.
Whether it be open space or recreation and all those things, so you really get to learn quite a bit about the town. And it's a great resource. I'm glad that we do have CPC funding, because it's really enabled the town to save a lot of land and
Oh, it certainly
a lot
has.
of projects.
Yeah.
Well, like this building right here.
Exactly.
Things like that too. It's
Right.
worked really well. But it's a great committee to get on, to learn more. They do a lot of good things, so
Very good.
thank you.
Okay. So who would like to try to fill those shoes?
I would be happy to volunteer.
Wonderful. That's great. We have a motion then for the appointment?
So move it.
Second? All in favor? Great. Congratulations. Thank you very much.
It's the first Monday of the month,
Okay.
and it meets at Town Hall, and it's at 7 o'clock.
Perfect.
Very, very good. Okay. And let's see. The next item we have is really the town planner update.
She'll be here any minute.
Okay, great.
So 3 minutes away.
Oh, that's fantastic. In the meantime, she does have, things that were, I believe we have from the Mass Association of Planning Directors, the land use and zoning update, so we can kind of go through and see if there's any, issues that stand out. But I'm sure if Jean's going to be here in a few minutes, we'll definitely wait for her to see if there's any highlights she'd like to present to us on these.
I'm sure it falls under old business, but has anyone heard any updates on the LNG facility in Charlton? I saw a lot in the paper last week that the residents weren't too happy and they were trying to block it.
Well, yeah, I guess the big thing that's happened is they've moved to the alternative site, which is really further away from Sturbridge. And so I think the residents that were speaking out were the ones that are more impacted now because of the new location. One of the things that, I don't think that it was on that, though, we did have a notice of a public hearing,
There was one.
and, but that was,
That was on,
no, the marijuana thing.
I think it's now, the new location is off of Route 169.
That's
It
what I
is, yeah,
thought so too,
right near Incom, I think, isn't it?
Yes,
Right
it is,
behind it,
actually, yes.
yeah.
And that's a pretty busy road.
Yeah, that's what they said in the paper, and I guess some of the residents were concerned because it was all ledge, and they were wondering how they were going to be manufacturing any kind of a facility over there.
Right,
From what I can understand, it does fit the zoning
yeah.
for that area. I don't feel particularly good for the people who live close by, but
Yeah.
they had to have known.
Yeah, the other, I think, big change that they seem to bring in is that they're considering using much larger trucks than they were before. I think they're
There she is.
quite a bit larger.
Yeah, it's, they were gonna have 10,000 foot, and now they're going to 2 million.
Yeah, it was unbelievably different, yeah. So,
And they describe it like a furnace, a bottle within a bottle, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, they have that
It's
power
comforting.
plant that's over there that's, I think it's closed up.
Oh,
too.
yes.
That's that vicinity too.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, that was one of the things at the first, public meeting we went to in Charlton about that, how they took quite a bit of time to explain to us just how a thermos bottle truck works, you know,
Yeah.
to actually have insulation on it. They spent quite a bit of time on that.
Yes,
Feel
they
better?
sure did.
Well, not exactly, but we kind of grasped the idea. As soon as it said thermos bottle, we got the idea pretty much. They went on for another, I think, 25 minutes explaining what it was. Anyway.
We were just doing
Okay,
your
so we've
update.
gotten pretty much, you know, through everything. Chris volunteered to be the member for the
Oh, great.
Community Preservation Committee,
Say it
so
like
that's
that.
great.
Very good.
All right, so we're ready for your update.
Okay. I have my glasses.
I kind of introduced that we have the land use zoning practice thing.
Yes,
handout,
thank
so
you,
we're-
yes. So there was kind of an interesting case on this, one of the last ones, and it was about the filing of an A&R, where somebody had actually submitted it without the signature of the planning board, and the registry accepted it. And so that's kind of an interesting one. This was an SJC, Supreme Judicial Court decision too, so it is precedent setting. So I thought that one was quite interesting, but I just thought you might, you know, be interested in just kind of reading this at your leisure, a little bedtime reading.
Good.
And then the 2019 zoning reform bills that are pending. There's actually one that was put forward by Representative Kevin Honan and James O'Day, and it would require mandatory training for land use boards, which I think is really good. You know, I think board members here are pretty good about attending the trainings, but that's not always the case, so I think that makes sense. And then they are trying to amend Section 5 of 40A to allow the voting threshold to be reduced from 2/3 to 50%. And I'm not sure, they've tried this before and it hasn't gone anywhere, so we'll see what happens. I mean, as we know, 2/3 is difficult. There's a lot of other very important things that we vote on that are a majority vote, so we'll see where that gets. And then there's also an amendment pending that would add reference to the site plan review process. In our bylaw, we actually have it that it almost is the same process as special permit, and we require that site plans be recorded too. But not all communities are that way. In many communities, it's just kind of an administrative review. So, and then, of course, the Housing Choice Act that Governor Baker is really kind of striving to create more housing in the state. So that's kind of an interesting read. And then the notices from the area towns. I've asked Janae that if she could just pull the ones that look important and stick them in your packets every time we have a meeting. So you won't get every deck or shed or addition to a home, but if it's something commercial or, you know, maybe something with the marijuana that's going on, I
That's a
thought
good
it would be of interest to the board, so I've asked her to do that. So this is the first month that you're getting these. And our next meeting is June 25th, and we will have some work done on the special use zoning bylaw that we've been working on,
Great.
Kevin and I. And just have one other thing. Shoveled and smashed up over here.
Oh,
But Heather, this is to thank you for your, I believe, 8 years of service on the planning board. This is from all
thank
of
you.
us.
Thank you very
And,
much. I
you are
appreciate it.
really going to be missed. I know this is your last meeting here tonight.
It is.
And I know you don't want something else to lug with you when you're packing to move, but
Oh.
if it makes the trip,
It
hopefully
does.
you'll look
Great.
at it and think of us.
Thank you
from
so
time to
much. I
time.
really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for your service.
Oh, I've enjoyed it.
Great.
Yep.
And I do have cupcakes, not baked, because I'm having technical difficulties with my new oven, which is why I'm late. I think I need to have the gas company come and recalibrate it.
Oh,
Took me a couple of hours to prepare dinner for somebody tonight, so.
but you're all moved?
We are living there, and we are emptying out the barn, which should be done by tomorrow, and we close on everything by Friday, so.
That's fantastic. Very good.
So sorry I'm late.
A lot of work.
Oh, no problem at all. Okay, old business, Russ, any old business?
No, just that Edwards Gas is much improved.
Yeah, yeah.
Appreciate the efforts of the staff to get that taken care of.
Yeah.
Jim?
No, nothing else.
Heather?
No?
The only thing I had is I don't know if anyone has any updates on any of the host agreements that the Board of Selectmen are currently looking at.
So we're meeting on June 18th
Okay.
with Town Council and the Board of Selectmen, so hopefully we'll have a little more direction then if they want us to negotiate with everybody or if they'll select the people that they would like us to negotiate with.
Good.
No.
Chris?
All set?
He asked earlier about, the gas thing in Charlton, and we kind of gave an update on the new site. Do you have anything else to add on that, or?
No, I've been forwarding the emails as they come in and just kind of in that process now,
Okay.
so nothing new to add.
Yes.
I am working with the selectmen and the town manager. Signs on the wall. There's someone that has been posting signs on Fisk Hill Road about carpet cleaning and tile cleaning. And there's 3 of them within a quarter mile of my house. And there's a phone number listed there, so I called the number. And he said, hello, and I said, hello, is this the people that does that? And he said, yes. I said, well, you gotta pull those signs out of there. They're not allowed by the town of Sturbridge. He said, well, it's okay because they're all on private property. Well, they're not on private property, they're on public property, they're in setbacks. Plus, he's gone to houses that are vacant and up for sale and posted on their lawn.
Yeah.
So I brought in one from last Friday to give to the Selectmen's Committee, and he posted 2 more on Saturday.
Well, hopefully Nelson will get out there and grab
Right,
those
they
too.
multiply.
It's his
The
job.
phone number that's on that list, I looked it up on a trace, and it said it's not a legitimate number.
Really? Wow.
It's not a 347, it's a 499, so I had no idea where this guy is from. But he was giving me a hard time and finally said, look, I'm going to the selectmen.
Good. I'm sure they'll take care of it, and hopefully Nelson will be able to pull them out. Okay, any new business, Russ?
No.
No? Jim, other new business? No? Heather?
No.
Mike? Okay, very good. Motion to adjourn? So moved? Second, all in favor? Great, very good, and we'll have some cupcakes.
We moved in second.
I think Jim did it, and second is Chris.
Okay.
Just pick any.
Yeah.
Everyone was interested in it, I think.
Follow Charlie's finger.
Right.
Go, Charlie.
Okay.
Thank you, Jean. I have room for plants.
Oh, that's
I have more room
very
for
nice.
plants now. I don't live in the woods.
There's always
where I'm
room for
moving to.
plants.
I live
Well,
next to the woods.
These kind of crashed and burned. They're big Y, not mine.
Oh,
Nice.
I thought you were going to tell us that we had to take them home and bake. You were giving us a,
Finish them off.
Actually, I made dinner for Charlie and Mary tonight. I thought it would be helpful. She had her knee done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot, and I'm like thinking I'm gonna get this dinner here so they can eat before the meeting. And I called them up. Are you home? Like, no, I'm still at work. And I'm like, oh well, I was gonna surprise you, but your lasagna's still in the oven. It's still not cooked.
It's
but I believe it's cooked now.
Oh, that's great.
yeah, I thought you were